Picture this. It's the end of the month. You check your bank account expecting to see something left over. And there it is, almost nothing. Again, you didn't buy anything crazy, no expensive vacation, no big purchase you regret. Just normal life. Coffee here, lunch there, a few subscriptions you forgot about, and somehow your entire paycheck just disappeared. If this sounds familiar, you are not alone. And here's the good news. Saving money doesn't require some extreme lifestyle overhaul. It doesn't mean giving up everything you enjoy. It means understanding exactly where small leaks are happening and fixing them with simple, sustainable habits. My name is Sandeep, and I spend way too much time thinking about how money actually works. If you want practical ways to save more without feeling deprived, hit subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if it helps. Okay, let's get into the 5 easiest ways to save money, starting with the one most people completely ignore. Number 1, audit your subscriptions. Here's what most people don't realize. The average person has somewhere between 7 to 12 active subscriptions running every single month. Streaming services, apps, gym memberships, cloud storage. Some of these you use constantly, others you forgot even existed. Take 10 minutes this week, open your bank statement, go through every single recurring charge line by line. For each one, ask yourself one simple question. Have I used this in the last 30 days? If the answer is no, cancel it immediately. Here's a real example. Someone reviews their statement and finds 3 forgotten subscriptions. A streaming service they stopped using 6 months ago, a fitness app they downloaded once and never opened, and a cloud storage plan they upgraded by accident. Combined, that's $35 a month. That's $420 a year for services providing zero value. This single habit alone can save most people hundreds of dollars annually without changing a single daily habit. Number 2, use the 24-hour rule for non-essential purchases. Here's the psychology behind impulse spending. When you see something you want, your brain releases dopamine immediately. That excitement feels real in the moment, but it fades fast, usually within a day. So here's the rule. Anytime you want to buy something that isn't a necessity, wait 24 hours before purchasing. Don't add it to cart and check out. Add it to cart and close the tab. Come back tomorrow. What happens next is interesting. About half the time, you genuinely don't want it anymore. The urge passes, and for the other half, if you still want it after 24 hours, you can buy it guilt-free because you made a deliberate decision instead of an impulsive one. This single rule alone eliminates the vast majority of regret purchases. The clothes that sit unworn, the gadgets that collect dust, the subscriptions you forget to cancel. Number 3, automate your savings before you see the money. This is one of the most powerful psychological tricks in personal finance. Most people try to save whatever is left over at the end of the month. But here's the problem. There's rarely anything left over because your spending naturally expands to match your available balance. Flip the order. The moment your paycheck arrives, automatically transfer a fixed percentage, even if it's just 5 or 10%, directly into a separate savings account. Set this up once through your banking app and never think about it again. Here's why this works so well. You can't spend money you don't see. If the money moves out of your checking account immediately, your brain adjusts your spending habits around what's actually available. It feels effortless because it requires zero willpower after the initial setup. Number 4, meal plan for just 1 week at a time. Food waste and impulsive takeout orders are one of the biggest silent money leaks. The average household wastes hundreds of dollars worth of groceries every year because they bought ingredients without a plan. Here's the simple fix. Once a week, spend 15 minutes planning your meals, just roughly. You don't need a complicated system. Pick 5 or 6 meals. Make a grocery list based specifically on those meals. Then stick to that list at the store. This does 2 things simultaneously. It reduces impulsive grocery purchases because you're shopping with intention, and it dramatically reduces expensive last-minute takeout orders because you already know what you're eating tonight. Someone who implements this consistently often saves $150 to $300 per month simply by eliminating food waste and reducing impulsive ordering. Number 5. Use the one-in, one-out rule for spending categories. This is less about strict budgeting and more about awareness for categories like clothing, entertainment, or hobbies before you buy something known or simply adding more. This isn't about deprivation, it's about intentionality. Buying a new pair of shoes because your old ones wore out is completely different from buying a fifth pair you don't actually need. This habit naturally slows down unnecessary accumulation, reduces clutter, and keeps your spending aligned with what you actually use rather than what simply looks appealing in the moment. So here's the simple roadmap. First, audit and cancel unused subscriptions. Second, use the 24-hour rule before non-essential purchases. Third, automate your savings the moment your paycheck arrives. Fourth, meal plan weekly to reduce food waste. And fifth, apply the one-in, one-out rule to slow down unnecessary spending. None of these require extreme sacrifice. None of these mean giving up things you enjoy. They simply require awareness and a few small systems that work in the background, even when you're not actively thinking about money. Because, here's the truth most people eventually learn, saving money isn't about earning more or restricting everything. It's about closing small leaks that quietly drain your finances every single month. If this video helped you find new ways to save, hit subscribe. And I'm curious, which of these 5 tips are you going to try first? Let me know in the comments.